Okay, Tawai spawning by middle here. We are going to be going straight towards Journalist here. Journalist has been chosen for this round, but for Journalist, it seems like we're going to go with a Gardener, Persona, Windows Speed Boost, and of course, Tie Turner here. Overall, it's not too bad. We're able to get the Windows Speed Boost here at least, and now there is still a knee-jerk reflex there to use, but for Journalist's side, it seems like we want to use a little Orphrey the body block. It seems like we are going to be able to see a pallet stun, but this pallet stun isn't such a long pallet stun, so more or less it seems like this little Orphrey here will be resetting the Hunter's attack animation cooldown. Now Journalist is still missing quite a bit of a speed boost right now, but with Regis' side, he's not really looking back right now, as you know, we did close quite a bit of a distance from Tawai's side as well. Sans is already nearby. That's going to be the very first magnet being consumed, but it's not going to be that much of a long stun duration simply because of the fact that Journalist is still dead. Okay, so we don't play Journalist if Night Watch is out. That's one thing we learned. We don't play Journalist if Night Watch is out. Now, at least we know that Prospector can't really throw a magnet up that high in towards Small Bolt, but looking at the Cypher Machine right now, it is 2 Cypher Machines done because Sans decided to give all his best for the support, for the harass, for Journalist containment there, but the only unfortunate thing was the fact that Journalist wasn't able to make it towards double 11 here, in which, you know, with 2 little Orpheys, you should be able to loop around there for quite a bit of time. Now, we do see Zibi, the toy merchant's gonna make their way closely towards this area, but unless you use your chair camera, I don't think you're going to be able to pick up an item. For Zibi's side, what are we doing? We're holding on towards our item. I don't know why, but apparently we are. It's probably for the sake of the catapult, because if you hold onto your item, that's kind of like how your catapult will be placed. That's kind of a small mean tips and trick there. But also at the same time, next patch, you know, if you hold onto your catapult, it kind of just tells you where you're going to land anyways. Zibi, catapult is still there. We're gonna start jumping in immediately right now. One rescue shouldn't be too bad. Toy Merchant does still have Tie Turner here as well, so we have 2 Tie Turners in this game. We're gonna be forcing the rescue here, and as long as it's not a double down, everything should be fine. Now Regis, he we're gonna get, oh, we didn't get anything there. I blink. Nice blink. Flywheel? No flywheel, sadly. Okay. As long as Jordan stays up here, I think everything should be fine. As long as the blink has been forced, right? Like, did Journalist contain for long? No. But did Journalist rebound quite well? Yes. We got the blink out. Everything's worth it. As long as we get the blink out, everything's worth it right now. We're currently missing 2 full Cypher Machines. At least the 2 Cypher Machine has been decoded. The Toy Merchant right now cannot decode, but preferably Toy Merchant should be decoding the Cypher Machine at double 11, which is the initial Cypher Machine that Prospector was decoding. For Prozzy here, he should be able to contain for quite a bit of time. Even with this, you know, Typhoon, it seems like he won't be able to register on towards the Survivor at all. But with Sans rotating as far away from this area as possible, we did get a pushback to cancel the attack animation. But overall, the game stat still doesn't change. The game stat still doesn't change here, because Sans can still take 1 more hit, and we don't have Blink. If we do have Blink, maybe, but currently we don't, so it's a whole different idea right now. Now, being able to fall over that pallet, great and all, but there's another pallet nearby in which Sans is allowed to drop down that pallet. We are going to play quite a bit of a mind game here, holding on towards a lot of the stuff in our hands, but that's not the best way to play Prospector, Sans. That is not the best way to play Prospector. But with the last Cypher Machine here currently at 90%, we are going to be charting a little bit closely towards middle, but preferably here, right? Preferably here, we will need a catapult somewhere. But it seems like for Toy Merchant's hands, she doesn't really have any catapults left, even though she only used 1 according to me. Maybe the other one is actually at Small Bowl right now, but we're going to be able to dash straight towards the chair right now, giving quite a lot of pressure here. But for Tawai, it seems like he wants to aim for more. We only managed to decode 1% on towards a Cypher Machine. Gets it down towards the Toy Merchant there. We're healing the Prospector. Okay, Prospector is currently being healed. Toy Merchant is still nearby in this area. I think we're trying to bait for the Toy Merchant to come out a little bit more. But if we really do that, we probably will be able to get, yeah, we're going to turn back here. Turning back here, Survivor is telling their own Survivor, telling the teammates that, you know, Tawai is going to go back right now with another Typhoon. We don't have Flywheel here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but Prospector more or less should have been healed up right now. I'm quite sure Prospector gets a 10% healing buff. but that's going to be 2 survivors on chair once. We are going to be seeing Sans decoding a new cipher machine, mayhaps, perhaps no. We're going to have both of them coming in towards the rescue right now. But, right, we still need to realize one more thing. We have abnormal. We have trump card for the abnormal. So this is a huge, you know, possibility as well. We cannot throw down a magnet here. You just can't throw down a magnet here. It's not worth your time. It's not worth my time. It's not worth any of our time. Now, we are able to get the healed there. Well, rescued there at least. But we shouldn't really be forcing the cipher machine in middle. It's kind of too risky right now for the survivors. So I still does have trump card detention, by the way. Let's see, for Sans right now, we are going to be able to get that out. We are going to be able to get it out, thankfully. That's going to be at stun. There's triple pallets near this area as well. And as long as Sans can... Oh no. Let's congratulate, by the way, FPX.ZQ for... let's congratulate FPX.ZQ for obtaining 400 rescues for ever since his career has started. But anyways, we still do have trump card, as I've been saying as well. This is Sans' second time on chair. It seems like someone wants to aim for more right now. Survivor's not opening a new cipher machine is a little bit annoying, of course, but it seems like we're going to be abnormaling that cipher right now. It's a 53% cipher machine that definitely could be finished within 30 seconds, but also at the same time, we did not get the hit. Ooh, so I didn't get the hit right there. So there comes the psychologist. We're gonna have the body block. That's a beautiful body block right now. That cipher machine is currently at 75%, but it seems that Toy is gonna change targets here immediately before we break the pallet first and foremost. But this is simply just allows Toy Merchant to pull a little bit more of a distance away right now. We're gonna see Sans opening that cipher machine, but everyone has to rush away from this area right now, as we need to go to beach here immediately, because beach is the area in which there are items to use. That's a beautiful flywheel coming out, coming from the psycho side. We're able to vault over that, but sadly we weren't able to pull anyone back. I was checking who was running, sorry. Sans is still nearby. That's a 98, 99, that 99. Can we stun? We didn't stun. That's beautiful control. Push back. Okay, beautiful cipher machine pop right now, but it seems like Sans will not be able to get Typhoon attracted in. We're able to vault over that, and we did not get the hit right there. Sans running straight towards dungeon, well, not dungeon, basement, because who cares? What I want is you don't have teleport, you don't have wind, so you can't catch up to me, and this is Night Watch after Nerf. So Sans running straight towards basement right now. It'll take more time to get out of basement, vaulting over the window, and of course the dashes are not enough right after Night Watch's Nerf. Let's congratulate ZQ here for the very risky tie. Moving on towards second half. Okay. So next coming out as Dreamwitch, Wolf's team comp is going to be Mercenary. Well, we do have double flywheel. Mercenary, Prospector, Professor, and a Psychologist. Okay. So if Donex chooses Dreamwitch out here, then that simply just means that Donex wants to stream at elimination. But with a survivor side, they kind of do know as well they don't need to rotate. So we're going to be seeing everyone decoding immediately during the time that the game has started. But sadly, we didn't really get a hit there just yet. For 487 right now as well, we are able to get that pushback right there. But that's going to be a very immediate first hit. I would say, right, even if you give the leech hit as a prospector yourself, you have flywheel, you have windows in shack. Even if the patroller does come out, right, you have the upper advantage, especially when you're in shack with a window on the pallet and quite a lot of few vaults here and there to use. Didn't get a hit right there, but that's okay. That's not really that much of a big stun as well. But it seems like for Dongxian, his leech did stop there immediately, so the leech will not be following back. Wait, who's this? Ooh, we didn't get a hit over. I think this is... Oh, that is Donex's main leech. Okay, that is Donex's main leech. Now then, with that down, we are not able to get the bite there, which is a little bit unfortunate. We did get the bite here though, and Dreamwitch's main follower is actually inside this area right now. There is a flywheel for Prospector to use, thankfully, but it seems like the flywheel will not come out until maybe the next one. So we flywheel this one perfectly. Okay, it didn't really do much because we didn't time it properly, and there goes in the Prospector right now. It is 100 seconds in towards the game. Dreamwitch does still have mid game, thankfully, but with basement nearby as well. It seems like for Donex, we want to actually chair it closely towards the big windmill in cornfields in order for us to get maybe a double down situation. Now then, with the survivor side as well, we don't have Tinnitus coming from the X's side, but that is going to be a patroller coming out immediately. We do see that mercenary is currently behind the shack. So closely towards small boat right now, you aren't going to be able to see much, but I think this will be a failed patroller, which is a little bit unfortunate. Now 11 is going to make his way in. 11 is going to make his way into the rescue. I think Donex sees this as well. We get a normal hit on towards 11, thankfully. And with Prospector side, can he rebound Kai successfully here? It seems like Blink will be forced out immediately. Donex will having to change towards his Dream Witch form. We are going to be able to at least get the leech on towards the Mercy. Now, Mercy did pick up the leech mark, thankfully, but seeing from this side as well, though, 3 Cypher machines has popped. We haven't opened the 4th Cypher machine just yet, as Professor is currently going over right now. We do see that 11 has his leech following him as well. So in the current situation, right, at least we know that Mercy can't rescue. We need Psychologist to come in instead. So there is still only one survivor decoding right now, and that is the Professor. Mercenary will have to keep, rushing out just to make sure that he doesn't get, tagged by his own leech. But with a second cooldown remaining on the leech from Dreamwitch's side, 3, 2, 1. Can we leech? It seems like we can't, but we want to get a normal hit here on straight towards a Psychologist. So this is going to be a double hit situation. We're waiting for leech to come back right now. We're waiting for leech. Can we get a terror shock? We didn't get a terror shock. That's a beautiful body block, but we didn't get a terror shock. A little bit unfortunate. We still do have a leech nearby as well. Blink is not ready just yet, but looking for a double down situation here. Ooh, that is not good, but the only good thing here is Mercenary did manage to fully de-leech, and Psychologist can be chaired immediately right afterwards. But it does seem like for Prospector side right now, are we going to fully give up on Prospector? Donex, or are we going to chair Psycho first? Seems like chairing Psycho first is going to be our main prio, but with the knowledge of the fact that Professor finished his Cypher machine as well, we may not be able to see a tie here from Donex's side with a target change. Flywheel is still available. Triple magnets here on Prospector side as well, and 11 will be forced out of his Cypher machine. We still do have a leech on Prospector, so Prospector having to run around the whole map looking for, a D-leech market. That's gonna cost him quite a bit here as well, but it does seem like 11 is trying to force home on that Cypher as much as we can. That's gonna be a no damage rescue there, and Psycho being able to take that normal hit. It seems like we want to hit on towards. Oh no, we're gonna go straight towards Prospector right now. Donex. We do have Blink. We do have. The good news is we do have Blink. You know what? The good news is we do have Blink, but the bad news is this is a leech hit. Right? The bad news is that this is a leech hit. So the moment that we leech it here, knowing that it's a Prospector with Flywheel as well, he's gonna heal pretty darn fast. Now we do see Professors nearby. Oh, can we blink? We won't be blinking here because of the magnet. But this is Dreamwitch's main follower. We do see that Prospector picked up a scale. Prospector did pick up a scale. We have a mini Seer Owl here for ourselves to use at least, but that's gonna be a very beautiful blink predict coming from Prospector side. And Flywheel in straight towards Right, Prospector picking up a D-leech mark there as well. Didn't manage to D-leech that much because, Professor doesn't have a D-leech mark. So if Professor had a D-leech mark, we would have D-leeched really darn fast. But with the Survivor side, the Psychologist did manage to fully D-leech, but okay, we're starting our 6th Cypher machine now. Okay, we are starting our 6th Cypher machine now at least. For Dongshan's side, the game is not on his hands right now. He's looking for an opportunity to blink here once again on towards the Prospector, but that's going to be really hard for him to do, especially with the fact that he's going to have to go and immediately pick up Prospector right afterwards as well. Psychologist being able to get that Cypher straight towards 37% as well. This is going to cost the Hunter quite a bit, as we do have. Ooh, this is gonna hurt quite a bit. We do have Hunt up though for Dreamwitch at least. Yeah, seeing from this perspective right now. 11 still containing for as long as he can. 11. We most likely won't be able to get a hit on. Well, it's 3 elbow pads. Let's be honest, it's 3 elbow pads. There's no way. But the 6 cipher machine is also almost primed right now for so for Donex, more or less, Donex is really going down the rabbit hole. Like, he's way too deep right now in the rabbit hole. And it's not even Psycho that was decoding it. It was Professor that was decoding it. But with no leech left on the field right now, Donex doesn't have endgame. We are going to be able to pop the cipher machine right here. Jelly's opening this exit gate as fast as he can. We do see that 487 is currently middle. We leech on towards 487. But 487 has flywheel in 15 seconds. So are we going to be able to see the 4-man escape here? Or are we going to be able to get at least a 1-man escape? It seems like we are able to get at least... It seems like Psycho did manage to get her gate open though. But Prospector as well, rushing straight towards the gate. For Donex, it seems like it may actually just be a 4-man escape. Oh no, if this is a 4-man escape, then Wolves have the upper hand when it comes to points. It seems like this is actually gonna... Okay, this is a 4-man escape. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen a 4-man escape against the Dream Witch. Oh, no, let's move on.